Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with an OU Live. This time we're using a team that Sutox passed me. It looked really fun. It had Spec Shaman, Megatar, Life Orb Vortex, Gengar, Sheer Force Conk, and Rotom and Heatran just to round it off. It looks a little bit weak to Lopunny. Okay, actually looks very weak to Lopunny. But that's what makes it fun. Or I'm hoping that's what makes it fun for us to use. So we'll definitely have to play around Lopunny, Smart, Excadrill, Scarf Excadrill is also a problem. I'm just looking at it, but hopefully I'm able to play through it and you guys enjoyed this live. Sun and Moon is so close. And I'm not even talking about the game, I'm talking about the fact that it's also going to be on Showdown. I cannot wait. I have so many movesets I've made, and I'm just waiting for the day the game comes out so I can release everything. I don't know why, but my opponent's team, it looks like it should be, God, Tyranitar smacks him. It looks like it should be Bulk Up Pinsir. Bulk Up Mega Pinsir. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, he's very weak to Rotom. I'm going to lead off with it because it can just burn something immediately. This will probably be a shorter live, though. Around 30 minutes, half an hour. I mean, that's usually the standard of lives these days that are alone. I think half an hour is pretty good. But Mega Tyranitar definitely destroys him. I just want to burn Azumarill and burn Gastrodon or even weaken it. I don't know why he's putting a sad face. Also, Gengar's very tough for him to switch into. But yeah, I need to burn Gastrodon, weaken that a bit. Fire Punch Tyranitar is very solid versus him. We're leading Rotom because we can burn something immediately, as it is Mamoswine. I'm not sure if he is actually Freeze Dry. It looks like he's not max speed though, because I'm able to Will-O-Wisp this thing. Okay. Because he's not max speed, I know this might be weird, but I'm thinking he might be max HP, and I want to make sure that my Hydro Pump OHKOs. Because if he is somehow max HP, and his plan is let it get burnt, set up Stealth Rock, and then Endeavor my Rotom Wash so his Pinsir can put in work. I know this might sound stupid, but I don't know. I have like a feeling. It's my gut is telling me calc this. Then again, I would calc everything. Okay, this kills 100%. Nice. So we'll just Hydro Pump here and knock him out. Great. So Mamoswine is gone. Just making sure, guys. Just making sure. I'm pretty positive the way I outspit, he definitely had to be something like max HP, and his plan is get up rocks and then Endeavor Rotom for Pinsir. That's what I was thinking anyway. Ferrothorn comes out. Another Mon I'm just going to burn. It's probably going to get up some spikes if it wants to, as it unfortunately misses a Power Whip. And what this allows me to do is go out into my, or Volt Switch out rather, into my Heatran as he goes Gastrodon. Again, another Mon I just want to burn. My game plan is winning with Dragon Tyranitar, and if I get rid of his Pokemon such as Gastrodon and I weaken Ferrothorn, Ferrothorn already dies to +1 Fire Punch, but if I weaken Gastrodon, which is usually physically defensive so I can take on Keldeo, that'd be great for me. He burns me with the Scald, unfortunately, but I can now go out to Shaman. Honestly, I could Volt Switch too. I don't know what he wants to do. I'm actually going to Volt Switch here just in case he swaps. Yeah, as he goes Cresselia, and what this allows me to do is go out to Heatran and just get up my rocks. Pretty much, Shaman was an obvious switch there, and if Rotom is burnt, it can't be toxic, and Gastrodon has like Scald, Earthquake, maybe Curse, so this was just a fine play in general, as he is going to Thunder Wave me. I definitely could have taunted him, however, I have no reason not to fire off a Lava Plume right now. I actually don't see a reason not to fire off a Lava Plume, as he Lunar Dances immediately. So now I don't have to deal with a Crest. As Ferrothorn comes out, am I about to be Choice Band Bulldoze? I'm doubling out into Gengar right now. There's no way I'm not about to be Choice Band Bulldoze. As he doubles into Azu, and this is amazing. Absolutely amazing for me. He should see the Sludge Wave coming. So I'm actually going to fire off a Shadow Ball, as my opponent opts to stay in with his leftovers Azu, and smacks me with the knockoff. Gets a crit. So I'm thinking he's Sap Sipper, and what I can do is just go for Sludge Wave here. I don't think he actually has Aqua Jet, yeah. I'm thinking he's the Perish Trap set. So at least we're able to kill Azu as well. This is what I wanted. Gastrodon is still burnt. Pinsir is going to come out, and what I can do is just Icy Wind this thing, just in case it decides to Swords Dance up, as it goes right for the quick attack, as it should. And I can safely just go out to Rotom and just click Volt Switch. Rocks are up, so Pinsir's not a threat. I don't care if he goes Gastrodon, because I will live a close combat, and Volt Switch will be able to knock it out. This is a really weird game. This is an extremely weird game. And now I believe I can just go out to Conqueror and win. Or at least click Drain Punch to weaken it for Megatar. This was a really weird game, though. I feel like this game went... he threw away his Cresselia after he T-Waved me. which is a little bit odd. I actually don't want to Drain Punch this thing because I am Sure Force and not Guts. I can go down to burn. So I'll go out to my Rotom because if he does opt to recover or Scald, potentially I could live that with the burn. I'm not sure how much Scald did actually. I probably wouldn't have lived it with burn. But he opted to recover, so I now get off a Pain Split. We weaken this Gastrodon. Honestly, I could stall it out with this too. It sucks that he missed that power up earlier. I would have had to play around Pinsir differently. I would have had to Pain Split up or bring out my Rotom a couple different times, maybe versus Cresselia and Pain Split up on that. I'm surprised though he opted to Lunar Dance so early on in the game. Typically that's something that you use late game, and he just sacked his Pinsir. I mean, the Mons just died. This guy definitely has a really cool team though. Max HP Mammal Sign, I'm assuming. That's Sap Sipper. That's obviously Sap Sipper. Azu. Honestly, Azu and Pinsir, this just looks like a Hitafita team. There should be a Dawn fan on this team. There should definitely be a Dawn fan on this team with Assault Vest and Body Slam. His entire team should have Body Slam. I think that would make it a little bit more heat. But yeah, we're able to get back the recovery. Oh, as he is going to curse up. That doesn't matter. I'm just going to go hard on the Shaman. And at least recovering this means I can bring it on Ferrothorn and burn it later if I need to. But I can go hard on the Shaman. I don't even have to predict anything. I go Shaman and I click Seed Flare. I don't care if he recovers. He doesn't have enough Pokemon to do that. And what I actually want to do is just double onto Conkeldurr. Well, I could Seed Flare. I don't see him staying in when he dies. And Ferrothorn is right there. And now I can go out to Conk and just click Drain Punch twice. I think it might actually be banned to Ferrothorn. I'm not sure. The way he brought that thing in on my... God, it just died. I'm actually not sure. Is it Rocky Helmet? I don't see Rocky Helmet. Maybe it was actually banned in Ferrothorn. But Gastrodon is going to come out, and I'll just recover up. Or Drain Punch up, excuse me. Because he is cursed, he's more than likely more specially defensive than he is physically defensive. So I can eat his Earthquake, and then just knock him out right here with the Drain Punch. I don't have to go for any other attack either, because just in case I get him later on in the live, I obviously don't want to reveal my sets. Which is also why doubling out with Shaman wasn't a bad idea, because it got me the win. So... able to get that game, and let us look for another one with this team. The team looks really fun, though. I was a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit sad that I didn't get to Dragon Dance up with my Tyranitar because Mons just kept dying left and right. We got another one, and this one definitely has a whole lot of threats. A whole lot of threats. I see a Keldeo, I see an Excadrill. Excadrill is actually ridiculous, and so is Keldeo plus Excadrill because my water switching is Shaman, and that's also my ground switching, but thankfully Sand, it looks like it. I don't see a reason not to lead off with Rotom because Rotom matches up so well versus the majority of his team as he leads Keldeo. I could definitely see him going for Secret Sword right here, but again, I don't see a reason not to Volt Switch as well, as I'm able to get up some nice momentum right there. And I can go right out to Conkeldurr. Now, the reason I'm going Conkeldurr is because I actually have Thunder Punch. And Thunder Punch smacks Skarmory, as well as Talonflame. And those are his two switch-ins. If he wants to Secret Sword me, that's fine. I'm able to get rid of Keldeo early on in the game. I'm completely fine with that. Also, my Conkeldurr is faster, as Talonflame is going to come out. I mean, what are you going to do? U-turn? I'm going Rotom. I could just Pain Split up. It actually is U-turn. Wow. That's not that good. Focus Blast could definitely come out here if he wants to. It's Mega Zam, which I don't deal with too well. I really don't. I want to save this because I can Mach Punch. I don't think Gengar does anything this game, while Rotom still walls everything. And also I couldn't go hard in the Heatran because I didn't want him to trace my, my Flash Fire. Now, I'm going to calculate real quick if Mega Tyranitar does live a Focus Blast. Because if it does, yes. That's good. Because Mega Alakazam is a huge threat and I don't have anything for it. Oh, great. We don't live a Focus Blast. Well, 30% of the time we do. I'm thinking about forcing him to do that. The other option is Specs Shaman Seed Flare. I think that's a better option. I'll force the Focus Miss literally when I can. And if I Seed Flare right here and he goes Skarmory, all I get is a nice Pain Split with my Rotom. And that gives me HP, so I'm fine with that. I get a beautiful Pain Split right here. Ah, give me HP. Give me Heat Ran too, please. Oh, he gives me Conk, which isn't bad either because I am faster than Skarmory. And I can knock it out with the Thunder Punch. Beautiful. Rocky Helmet, unfortunately, I may live rocks. Talonflame is going to come out, however. I'm going to force him to U-turn, so I'm going to go for Mach Punch. Lock himself in a U-turn. And I can easily just go out to my Tyranitar right here. I think just Dragon Dance up. He won't see that I'm Dragon Dancing up. And also, I don't think he'd go hard into Excadrill. As he actually goes hard into Excadrill, wow. I didn't expect that. Because I would think that even if I crunch right there, Excadrill would have taken... Maybe I should have just crunched, but oh well. I can go Rotom here. Live any hit he wants to go for. As he risks the Rock Slide. Wow. My opponent's very ballsy. Pain Spit is my best play, though, just in case he misses. Unfortunately, I don't have Healing Wish on Shaman, so Excadrill is going to be an issue. However, I can now go out to Shaman right now. And double out to Heatran, predicting Talonflame to want to come out. I need to get some type of momentum out here. And what I will do is... yeah, I still have to go out to Focus Blast Mist. That's crazy. I'll get on my rocks right now. At least weaken Talonflame, and now I can just spam the... I can just spam Lava Plume. If he wants to stay in, great. Talonflame is gone. Soon, anyway. But that's something for Shaman that's not going to be there anymore. I'm literally going to have to go off his miss. So we are able to knock out Talonflame. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alakazam can come out if it wants to. Shadow Ball should be able to knock me out. As he goes for the sub, but thankfully we have Earth Power, so that we'll be able to break that as well. And, yeah, now Shadow Ball won't be able to knock me out. Nice. Alright, so at this point, I think I actually do have to go off him missing in order to win. Which is what I will do, obviously. That's my game plan. So, I'll go out to Tyranitar. I am going to go right for the Fire Punch, however. He should save Alakazam, in theory. But if he wants to go hard into Excadrill again... Yeah, I had to go off him missing, and Fire Punch was just my best play. I'm surprised he went hard into Excadrill last turn. I should have crunched. I thought Tyranitar would be his play because it's the safest one, since my Tyranitar Sand was already up and he could Revenge Kill me. But, now we got to Shaman, and unfortunately we lose this game, because Alakazam won't be able to knock me out, but the Sand is still up and Excadrill just smacks. So, definitely a few plays. I think not crunching on my part maybe was an underestimation of my opponent. Or just not expecting that play, because I thought Excadrill was the win con. You don't go hard into the Pokemon that wins the game. But, teach their own. It obviously worked out for him, so what can I say? If I play him again, I'm not going to lose. That's what I'm saying, though. I definitely see that he's a more aggressive player, and if he wants to Rock Side a +1 Excadrill and potentially lose to it and have to bank on Focus Blast, that's fine. Let my opponent do that. I'll do it next time. So, we're looking for another game. Hopefully, again, just those high-speed mons. A Lopunny will be ridiculous. A Lopunny would be ridiculous. This looks like a Hugo black and white team. Straight up. Very, very, very weak to Tyranitar, but he also has ways of stopping it like Terrakion. I guess Tangrowth matches up pretty well, too. Hey. Sheer Force Conqueror is very good. I'm leading off with it. It does really well versus his team. I'm not sure if this is defensive, but I'm clicking Ice Punch right now as he goes Slowbro. This is Mega Bro, but I will Thunder Punch as well. As he goes back to Tangrowth. I mean, I don't have Intimidate, so... And it looks like he's Assault Vest, so I'll be able to Ice Punch here as well. Like, you're not... This is not good for him. Assault Vest Tangrowth also... You can win. Just sack Terrakion for me. I'm assuming he's just going to Scald here. I'm actually going to double out to Rotom. He could also go out into his Landorus if he wants to, but Rotom's a pretty safe play. Yeah, and he'll see if he Mega Evolves as well. Yep. I figured one of those two were happening. And now, he can no longer get his Regen, which will help so much, and I get to burn something. There's no way he does not Surf here. Heatran is right there. I'm Volt Switching. There is absolutely no way. I couldn't risk it though. I can always bring back Rotom though versus Slowbro, so I'm fine with that. I thought Surf was just so common, or even Earthquake, but we can at least get up our rocks. As his Heat Rain is going to come out. And thankfully, because I am Earth Power, I can weaken this guy. Earth Power isn't as common. I'm also Spadef, so I could take his hit. As Latios is going to come out. That's completely fine. I'll be able to get up my rocks one more time. As he goes Terrakion, I thought he would defog. Obviously, I was wrong. So, well, I want Rotom because Landorus is a threat. He has the Stone Edge here, right? Shaymin is expendable, but it is a ground immunity. Ha. Forget you, Rotom. As he misses. I mean, I'm going for my best play, which is Pain Split. Yeah. Yeah, just in case he missed again, obviously. It was my best play, and if he's banded, it doesn't matter. He'll be able to knock me out with the next one. Oh my god, that sucks, dude. And I land a Hydro Pump on top of that, so I'm able to get rid of Terrakion. I think he was banded, too. That was absolutely lame. He's probably Scarf Landorus. So that was positively, disgustingly bad for him. And we can safely Volt Switch here. But you knock Earthquake. Either way, there's no reason not to go out to Trend because I will take a knock and I'll also take an Earthquake. And nothing on his team wants to come in on Lava Plume Burn. Yeah, I tank that, so I don't mind. I actually want an Earth Power here because I don't expect him to go Latios. I expect him to go Heat Ran on the next Lava Plume and then double into Latios. So we're able to catch Heat Ran. Beautiful. I might even have more speed. I kind of doubt it. But we're also able to get rid of Heat Ran as well as keeping up our rocks. As Landorus is going to come out. Landorus has to go for knockoff as well. Which means that I can Dragon Dance up with my Tyranitar. Beautiful. I can actually afford to Dragon Dance up. Yeah, and I can Dragon Dance up twice and I think win the game. Because there's no way that AV Tyranitar, AV Tangrowth beats me 1v1. So I Dragon Dance up a second time. The play is X. That edge miss. So, oh, he left. Good game. Those Stone Edge misses were so lame. It gave me back Rotom. It allowed me to play how I did with my Heat Ran. That was so lame for my opponent. You know the bulky thing about Megatar is that dude does not even... Okay, we've lost. I don't even know why I bother. I shouldn't even play this game, to be honest. I straight up lost. Lopunny destroys me. I have to lead off a Rotom. It's like the only Pokemon on my team that beats Lopunny. And I have to keep it full the entire game for Crawdaunt, for Dragonite, and everything. And he can also just go out to Zam too after. I'm Volt Switching, man. That dude has to go Zam. Yeah. Can't even lower him with Sand. I'm going to Tran and just click, look at all these bars. Land, Sand, Tram. I'll just click Lava Plume because if he wants to switch into anything, potentially get burnt, that'd be nice. And we even burned the Crawdaunt, which I'm pretty sure is just going to go for knockoff here, so I'll get up my rocks. As he goes right for Crab Hammer, either way I tank it, and we are able to get up my rocks. As it turns out, he is actually banded Crawdaunt, so very nice double out into Alakazam on my opponent's part. I very much enjoy that play. That sounds so sarcastic, but I'll go Tyranitar on the Psychic. He's not Mega, so it's tough for me, man. I'm crunching. Screw it. Oh, nice. We're able to get rid of one of the fast threats. Now all he has left is Lopunny. The monster. And he also has a Mode Breaker Excadrill on this team, which is always nice. The monster itself has come out, and we will sack our Heat Ran. But what I can do now is just go out into my Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr does live a hit, and I have no reason not to click Ice Punch. It will kill Crawdaunt with Sand. It will put Lopunny in Mach Punch range, and it also hits pretty much everything on his team. It will easily kill Crawdaunt with Sand, or just at a crit on its own. As Landorus is going to come out, I don't mind. I want to weaken this thing as well with the Ice Punch. And I kill it through. I kill it through Intimidate. Good lord. Lopunny comes out. The end is near. The end is near. This thing has Dazzling Gleam though. That's really cool. How much does Life for Conqueror do? Lopunny, Mega Lopunny. You wanna tell me how much you do, buddy? 77 to 92%. Okay, that's perfect. Gengar still has Icy Wind though. I need Sand Up, but I want. None of my mons take a +1 Outrage. Yeah, I need Sand Up, that way I can kill Lopunny. Oh, he actually opts the Fake Out, so that's great. So I get 2 turns of Sand. And I'll just edge. I'll Fire Punch here just in case he either misses because he'll kill it or goes extra drill there. As I can now go out into my Conqueror and just click Mach Punch. If he goes Dragonite, so be it. He sacks the Lopunny, which is beautiful. Which is absolutely beautiful. Dragonite comes out as well. I have to let him outrage me, so I'm going to sack this to be able to go out into my Gengar. To hit him with, hopefully hit him with Icy Wind. I'm praying I hit this Icy Wind. As we land it, we're able to knock out Dragonite, beautiful. And all he has left is Scarf Extra Drill, and that cannot beat this entire combination. I have an Iron Head immunity, I have a ground resistance. I am set. And I have Earth Power on my Choice Spec Shaman, so the game is ours. Not bad. I'm so glad he went for Dazzling Gleam and not Focus Blast and missed. Felt a little bit better about that. Good game. Somehow we won that game. Obviously, Lava Plume burn on Crawdaunt was ridiculously huge for me. Not only did it put Crawdaunt out of commission, it also allowed me to get up Stealth Rock so early on in the game and pressure him enough with Conqueror plus Tyranitar to the point where he could not spin at all. So that was definitely huge for me. Conqueror putting in, or taking lives this live. Tyranitar, it's a good Mega, okay? It's a good Mega. Don't get me wrong. Tyranitar is actually a great Mega. It's a great Mega. I don't want to hear anything different. Unfortunately, in the meta itself, where we have Zam and Lopunny being one of the best, Mega Scizor, though Mega Scizor I can deal with because of Bulk and Fire Punch. Unfortunately, in this current meta, Tyranitar just does not have the speed, man. And there's another game where we lost. Like, we legitimately lose this one. This dude has Lopunny and Crawdaunt and Clefable, so he has Backbone as well. Well, the only lead versus his team is actually Rotom. Rotom is the only lead that can take a Fake Out plus another attack and can burn him. I also don't have Poison Jab on Conk. Clefable is my opponent's lead of choice. Well, doesn't my opponent just lose to, I'm going hard in the Gengar. Gengar gets a kill. Don't special attack drop me. Thank you. So, I can definitely knock him out with Sludge Wave here. I really want a Shadow Ball, though. I'm not gonna predict, though. I want to, though, so badly. I want an Icy Wind that Scarf Lander's trying to come in on a Sludge Wave so badly, but we're clicking Sludge Wave, yeah. So we're able to knock out Clef. That crit did not matter. This boy is super effective. Lopunny has to go for Fake Out here. It has to. So I'm going Rotom. You have to go for Fake Out here. Who? Oh my god. Alright, so I live the high jump kick. That was not the play to go for, and Pain Split is my best play because I eat up any attack he wants to go for. And at this point, I'm actually going to go out to Tyranitar. Tyranitar does not do as much as Heatran does, where Heatran still walls Lottie. I can see him doubling as well, but I don't want to be Draco'd. I don't want to be surfed, man. I don't want anything to happen to my boy Heatran. So because it takes on any variant of Jirachi. So I'll just Mega Evolve and Crunch here. He actually opts to stay in, so that's great. We'll definitely be able to knock out Lottie, which definitely threatens my my Rotom. I don't agree with his return play. I think it was off my Focus Blast miss, and I don't like it because I think he had safer ways of doing this. But Lopunny comes out, I'll just Fire Punch him as he returns me, and that's able to knock me out. What I can do now is just go Rotom and click Will-O-Wisp. Nothing on this team appreciates a burn at all. Scarfrachi, ban Crawdaunt, whatever it is. If I'm able to hit this thing, that'd be amazing too. Nice. Alright, so now Heatran is definitely expendable. I'm assuming this might be a Stealth Rocker. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to go out to Heatran right now and get up our rocks. As he subs with a burn. I don't agree with that play. A few reasons. You just took more of your HP, and you're also not beating me now. Crawdaunt comes out. Shaman beats any variant. I'm just Lava Plume here. He can knock off if he wants to. I don't see a reason not to Lava Plume. I expect him to knock off here, if anything. As he goes right for Crab Hammer. Is he Life Orb? He is indeed Life Orb. Alright, well, Shaman gets to get a kill now, though. With the Dazzling Gleam, I think Dazzling Gleam is my safest play. I don't want to predict Jirachi and go for Sea Flare. I'm just going to go for Dazzling Gleam because it hits. I don't care if he goes Jirachi. Dazzling Gleam hits, and that's important. Also, Lopunny is super close to being in Mach Punch range. Not really, though. But Gengar does live any one attack he wants to go for, as he throws off a Fire Punch. And I want a Focus Blast here so badly, because if he goes Lopunny, he deserves to be punished for it. I'm going for the Focus Blast. Yeah, as we thankfully hit. So, Jirachi is down. Like, Lopunny was not the play there if he went out to it, but if he did, that's on him. And what I can do is just go right for the Focus Blast again, as he's able. I should have Sledge Wave, but yeah, he's able to knock me out with the high jump kick. So now, Rotom is once again my play of choice, and we Will-O-Wisp here one more time as Landorus comes out. We're always getting leftovers back. Weakening Landorus. I'm assuming this might be his rocker, but I don't want to be knocked off. So I'll go Shaman. If he knocks me off, that's actually better for me. And if he opts to Stealth Rock, I get a kill with the Sea Flare. Nice. And now all I got to do is Mach Punch a couple times. Lopunny does not kill me. If he wants to go right for high jump kick, that's fine. He actually misses his high jump kick. He would not have killed me, and I would have been able to knock him out with Sea Flare anyway. And I would have just Mach Punch for victory. But because he missed there, Shaman is able to knock out the next Mon, and that's going to be a game. So good game, dude. We'll look for one more game, no matter the time of it. That will be the last game of the live. Shaman putting in work, though. These Lopunny matchups are scary. If they're ever Power-Up Punch Lopunny, I think the game plan is actually to get up stand and just pray for 5 turns that they start missing that jump kick. But obviously in that end, in the miss, maybe high jump kick might have put me in range of the Aqua Jet. I'm not sure. However, Rotom was still alive, and Conkeldurr definitely does Aqua Jet, and Mach Punch knocks out the Mon. So I like Conkeldurr as a lead because this looks to be more offensive chomp, as Thundurus is his lead of choice. I mean, I knocked that thing out too with Ice Punch, so I don't care. We'll definitely get rid of this Thundurus because now Dragon Dance, my boy Dragon Dance T-Tar actually looks like it could do something. So getting rid of Thundurus early, it can't be Thunder Wave. Starmie is gonna come out. I don't have a switch in if it's Psychic. I'll just sack this to be able to go out into my Shaman now and just click Seed Flare. I don't care if he goes Kyurem. I don't care what you do. I am clicking Seed Flare. This is Specs, and that did damage. Ooh, your leftovers. That's interesting. What does that mean, though? Man, I'm a man. I click Seed Flare again. That boy is gonna predict my Heatran. Ah, see? Predict. No! That's so bad for me. That's actually terrible. So I'll have to save my Shaman. I mean, I have Natural Cure, but now, like, he's able to roost. However, I can click Shadow Ball, and he will die because of this Spadef drop. So Shadow Ball will kill him. Oh, also 2 KO everything on his team. Garchomp will be 2 KO'd. Scizor will be 2 KO'd. Jirachi will definitely get destroyed by this, and it looks like it was Scarfrachi, so I'm glad that thing is dead. Starmie comes out. I can now sack Shaman. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll sack Shaman. If I'm going to Dragon Dance, it have to be on Kyurem Black. So we'll go out to Rotom, and I really want to burn the Garchomp. I think he would go Garchomp here. I think that's his best play. Either way, if he goes for this, I'm pretty sure he's Analytic as well. So being able to burn Starmie really disrupts it. And I'll just Volt Switch here, as he makes the Garchomp play that I thought he would make before. Because I'm thinking he might be Icy Wind, or he might be Lum, I'd rather just go directly into my Gengar right here and just Icy Wind, as he goes right for the Outrage. He's actually Life Orb, yeah, but what I can do is, I don't think rocks matter as opposed to burning this guy. Yeah, I don't think rocks actually matter. Lava Plume Burn is the best play. That's not what happens, though. We have to go out to Rotom right now. And what I will do is go right back on to Heatran if he opts to go for the... Because now +1 Tyranitar beats everything. So I'm going to double out to Heatran right now, just in case he goes for the Outrage again. As he goes for Rocks, that's always great. I need him to be locked in Outrage regardless. That's fine though. I mean, Heatran lives one hit. Heatran should be able to live one hit, but... Yeah, Heatran should still be able to live one hit. But now I think I have to knock him out. Oh my god. I definitely played around this Garchomp pretty poorly. I just don't like the fact that he stayed in with Starmie on that one turn in particular when Starmie was so good versus my Shaman. Like, Shaman smacked everything now. But obviously, how would he know, right? Nah, I can't end it on this, man. I'm not going to be swept by a Life Orb Chomp. Or the fact that he went auto for Outrage when he had Kyurem Black and Scizor in the back. Both of which, if offensive, beat Rotom anyway. I don't like that. I'm not ending on that loss. Forget that. We're going to do one more. Alright, never mind. I'll end it on this loss. Oh my god. Okay, thankfully, well, Conk does a bit versus him. Rotom's always the best lead when they have a Keldeo, especially versus this team. So we're going to Volt Switch immediately. Into Heatran and just get up our rocks. This dude doesn't have a Defogger unless it's Scizor. I really want to taunt here just in case he wants to Thunder Wave. But if he Thunder Waves me, then he can't put me to sleep, so... As he knocks. I think that's okay. Because now I get to get off a Lava Plume. Or potentially something. I don't know, man. Like, sometimes... I feel like the most optimal play isn't the play that's always being made by people. Maybe... But then again, I should always try and play in a way that it doesn't matter what my opponent plays. Or what plays my opponents make. This works out for me because Clef is extremely low to the point where it is 2-hit KO'd by sheer force attacks. And if he goes Rotom as he does, I get a potential to... Or I have the potential to burn that thing with a Lava Plume. Now, Shaman's still alive, so I expect him to Volt Switch. Shaman is literally right there. So I expect him to Volt Switch, and now this gives me the opportunity to burn his other two Fire Resists. As Clef is the Pokemon that comes out. And once again, I don't care. I'm taunting him. Really nice play on his part, on my opponent's part, bringing out Keldeo. He has to Scald here, though. He literally has to Scald here. Because I have Gengar. Yep. Nice. Do I want to Air Slash? Let me see something. Amoonguss. That boy almost died. I'm going for Air Slash. Forget this. I don't care. Hit Amoonguss. That's damage, bro. That is definitely damage. What would he go here? He would go Rotom, if anything. I'm going to double out into my Gengar. Because I can smack Rotom with a Sludge Wave. I guess Tyranitar can come out too, so this might not be the best play in hindsight. But I would go Rotom Fire. But then again, you don't know if I'm Specs or not. Whatever, I'm going for Air Slash again. If I weaken Tyranitar, if I weaken Scizor, everything works. And I don't want to overestimate my opponent. He should switch, but I don't know if he will. Yeah, exactly. See, I would have gotten smacked if I switched, so I'm glad I got rid of Amoonguss right there. Great. Yeah, Scizor comes out. Man, you can catch these hands too. He's definitely U-turn Scizor if he's knockoff Clefable. So I'll go right out to my Heatran. No fear that he'll superpower me. Yeah. If he's knockoff Clef, it's usually to support Scizor and then bring another Mon. There was zero fear there that he was superpower, in my opinion anyway. As Keldeo comes out, once again a Scald I believe is coming out. So I'll go Rotom and I'll just Volt Switch and pick up my kill. And the reason I think he's going for this, or the reason I'm so confident that he's going for this, is because Gengar's there. That's why keeping Gengar alive is huge for me. If he opts to stay in right now, he puts his Keldeo in range of the Mach Punch, which is what I need. Also, he's locked in the Scald, so I can take advantage of that with Shaman. But something is getting Volt Switched on right now, and I'm assuming it's going to be Clef. Yeah, and if it's Clef, I knock that thing out with Volt Switch into Thunder Punch. And if it's Rotom, that boy is going down. Actually, to Tyranitar right now. I don't want to reveal on Megatar just yet, because Crunch does kill. Let me just crunch. I don't care if Clef heals. I don't want to reveal on Megatar. I want him to think I'm Choice Scarf, and I want him to go out into Scizor. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to, obviously, but that's what I wanted there. So Secret Sword might be his play now, but I'm going Shaman regardless. As he goes Scald. All I need is some sand turns. Another turn of sand would have been nice, unfortunately, but I can now go out to Rotom, and again, just Volt Switch away. He is Specs Keldeo, by the way. We already know that. Volt Switch does get me my kill. Because if he goes Tyranitar, I get to bring out Conkeldurr. If he goes Clefable, again, Volt Switch into Sheer Force. Thunder Punch will be able to knock him out. Thunder Punch also smacks Keldeo, as well as doing decent damage to Scizor. Yeah, there's the Clef. And the only reason I'm not going out into my my Gengar is because I don't want to be Pursuit Trapped yet. Gengar's the only thing stopping my opponent from spamming Secret Sword versus me. I don't think Clef lives this, man. I really don't. This Sheer Force boosted. Yeah, he actually scouts for the Poison Jab. But this, again, this is Sheer Force boosted. It did nothing to Scizor. He could U-turn out if he wants to. I really want to predict him too. I'm a Drain Punch here. I'm a Drain Punch. I really want to predict him to predict my my Heatran. The thing is though, because I am slower than him, it's actually worse for him now because I can go Heatran and click Lava Plume. There's no Heat U-turns on that turn. Yeah, beautiful. Now I get to click Lava Plume, either smack Keldeo in range or potentially burn Keldeo, or 2 KO Clef, or burn Tyranitar. All of those are great for me. I would love to be able to burn this thing. Nice! That boy is limited. That boy is limited. And now I can sack Rotom. Keldeo no longer comes in for free on anything. Unfortunately, he crits me, which means I do have to go for the Mach Punch, which I didn't want to go for because it means he could save his Scizor, but I'm definitely Mach Punching here regardless. I'm thinking it's Scarf Tar, which Mach Punch will kill after Rocks. Yeah, there's a Scizor. He has to U-turn here, man. You have to U-turn here. Heatran's so obvious. I'm a Drain Punch. Then again, he could start SDing up. But I really think he's going to U-turn. The thing is, because it is SD Roost. That's doing so much damage. I think Mach Punch kills after. Yeah, I have no reason not to keep clicking this. Not only am I getting recovery, I have the chance to crit him. And I have more Drain Punches than he has Roosts. And I should be able to beat him with 2 Drain Punches into a Mach Punch. Or that'd be close, actually. Like right here, if I get a little roll. He could potentially SD up. God, that's doing nothing, man. Come on. Right back out in the Heatran we go. I'm going to have to beat this thing with Fire Punch. This is the turn he would SD, if anything. Yeah, nice. Alright, that's fine. Because the thing is, I also Dragon Dance up on... nothing comes in now, right? I kill Scizor. Keldeo dies to Lava Plume. If he goes Tyranitar, he has to go for Pursuit. And that allows me to Dragon Dance up with my Mega T-Tar and win the game. So, that's what I'm thinking anyway. And he doesn't know I have Fire Punch on my Mega Tyranitar. Because I did not Mega Evolve and I outsped Rotom, I'm also hoping that he thinks I'm Choice Scarf or Banded. So there's Clefable. Clefable will indeed be 2-hit KO'd. Clefable will be 2-hit KO'd by the Lava Plume. Keldeo is going to be able to come out. It has to go for the... It has to go for the Scald. Scizor won't be 2-hit KO'd by this. Okay, this isn't so bad. Because I definitely live... I think I go out into... No, I made the wrong play. Sorry. So I go Tyranitar here. On his Scizor, yeah. And now I Mega Evolve and click, sorry, I did not mean to make that play. I Mega Evolve and click Fire Punch. As he scouts for that really, really nice play on my opponent's part, going out to Tyranitar. Really beautiful play on my opponent's part. I respect that play a lot. However, once again, I can still Drain Punch. I can potentially Drain Punch outstall Scizor. So, Mach Punch kills Tyranitar. Very solid play on my opponent's part. If I knew that he would have done that turn, I would have Dragon Dance. And now we just start Drain Punching up. He could SD if he wants to. I don't even know if he has SD, to be honest. He might just be knockoff. Nah, if he was knockoff, he would have gone for 30 years ago. This is the thing. He was smart by Sack and Clef. He was extremely smart by Sack and Clef. I died of this. I definitely died of this. Why is he not... Why is he not attacking me? You're not going to stall me out, bro. I have too many Drain Punches. You have to BP right now. That's your best play. Easily his best play. But then again, it risks the crit, which I understand what he's doing. But the thing is, if I recover enough, I still kill him with Mach Punch. So he should BP right now. If I do get the crit, then, you know, that sucks for my opponent. This is a good game. I wish this team had something better for, yeah. Smart play on my opponent, though, because now crit can still knock him out. Where's my recovery at, bro? Conk, I know you bulky, buddy. A double crit would actually also screw him over. But right now, he should... it's still... A crit could still knock him out. I think he's waiting for a really low roll. But he should still... Like, a high roll crit would knock him out. That boy went for +4. Alright, so I think Conk dies. If it doesn't, then Mach Punch knocks him out. Obviously. Or it should be close. Actually, Mach Punch might not be able to knock him out, looking at the rolls. Good game, dude. Well played. Definitely well played. Again, Caldi has a huge start to his team. The way you deal with it is this. Let me see something. How much does Mega Scizor at +2 do? This easily supports Scizor. I don't even know if it runs that much. How much does that do to Conk? Wait a second. I had a decent chance of surviving that. I had a better chance of surviving that than he had of killing me. Did I have HP on that thing? I definitely had HP on that thing too. Come on. Now I'm sad. I mean, it was still been a roll. That's assuming he's even running attack. If he wasn't, it was still a high. Aww, I had a good chance of living that. Then again, Mach Punch also would have been a roll to kill him. So what can I say? Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this live. It was definitely fun. Maybe a few turns I could have made differently. Because the thing what I was scared about was him SDing up with Scizor. But maybe what I could have done was still gone Gengar, Shadow Balled it, let Tyranitar pursue trap. Because I think he should have went out into Scizor after. But if he went Tyranitar, I could have Dragon Dance up and won. So I don't know, because I wasn't sure what type of play he would make. But it's very smart on his part, though, scouting for that Fire Punch. Does +1 Megatar knock out Scarftar? With Stone Edge? I doubt it. Then again, it's ridiculously strong. I just want to know. It's just regular. Where's the regular Tar? It has a chance to knock it out. I could have Dragon Danced up there. Oh well. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. And yeah, I cannot wait for Sun and Moon. Oh my god, I can't wait. Later, guys.